Hi, this is DocV, your pivot maestro and next steps coach. And this is Monday Moves. So let's get it. Hi, DocV again. Thanks so much for joining us for this episode of Monday Moves. This is our power up to face our week so that we can face it with clarity and confidence and make moves so that you may heal, rebuild, and transform your life, starting with your thinking. And the end goal is to be able to love the skin you're in. So let's get going for today. We're going to try something new with Monday Moves. So let me know what you think about this format and if it helps you even more so, because that's what we're all about here. We're here to help you define your path and to make your moves, but giving you that clarity and confidence to do so. And I think employing my 3R philosophy in these brief 15-minute power-ups, we usually come in about 10 minutes, it may help you even more to give you better guidelines or a better understanding or that clarity. So we're going to base this around revelation, reconciliation, and renaissance. So we've been talking about decisions and choices and just facing our fears and all of that, right? Fear is what keeps us from making our moves, fear of whatever the case may be. So today, I want to pick up that conversation by reiterating, you will have to make decisions in life. You must, or else you'll just keep spinning your wheels, you'll remain stagnant, and you will not be able to make those moves that you want to change your trajectory in life. So understand that revelation. That is your revelation. You will have to make decisions, and you will have to make hard decisions. Now, when you're making those hard decisions, number one, they must be conscious, right? These are not just thoughts floating around in our head, right? So we want to bring them from the subconscious to the conscious. And you want to make your decisions based on inductive, deductive reasoning, on facts, not fiction, not what someone has told you, but what you have seen, experienced, know to be true, and what you feel your spirit is leading you toward, right? So what are your feelings around? Think about your feelings that you currently have around making decisions. How do you feel when you're having to make decisions? Is it painful? Is it just you feel so confused and you want to flee as opposed to just stand in it, resolve whatever the issue is, and move forward? Do you want to just hide in a corner? And this is no conviction or belittling or anything like that of any stretch of the imagination of you and where you are right now. This is your reality, and you're managing your reality as best you can right where you are right now. But what we're here to do is to help empower you into that new reality so that you can make decisions. You can take that step to make your decisions, and then you can own those decisions. So the next piece is the reconciliation, right? Of the fact that you're going to have to make hard decisions in life, uncomfortable decisions. It's probably another feeling you're having as you realize that, oh, I'm going to have to make a decision on something. So the reconciliation piece is understanding your priorities. If you don't know or understand your priorities, then it is more difficult to make a decision because you have all of these swirling priorities in your head and these what ifs and maybe I should or shouldn't and, should, woulda, coulda, and whatever else going on in your head. So understanding your priority will help you make decisions. Who's going to be affected? How will it affect them? First of all, those are okay things to think about, right? Particularly when it comes to your loved ones. But the who you should be thinking about first is you. You are the who in this reconciliation stage. You have to be all about your health and well-being first. We've used the likening, the metaphor of putting on your mask first, like when you're on an airplane, right? So that you can breathe if something should happen, and then you can go and help someone else. Because if you don't, what will happen? You'll pass out, right? From the altitude, the pressure, whatever's happening. So you have to put on your mask first so that you can breathe. That is applicable to all of life. So understand that, reconcile that, and be okay with that. That does not mean you're a selfish person. It means you are selfless because eventually you're going to be able to help someone else. So flip that script. Okay. Don't think in that box of what some people may say about, oh, you're selfish if you don't do XYZ. No, you have to take care of yourself so that you can do XYZ. That's thinking without a box. So understand in the fact that, you're going to have to deal with your health and well-being. You're going to have to be vulnerable. You must be vulnerable. That's something we don't like to hear and something we don't like to do. But you will have to be vulnerable to reconcile the issues that you have, to get to the point where you can face your fears and make decisions. That's what the reconciliation piece is all about, facing these fears and reconciling them. This will get you to that place of empowerment. So what do we say? Put on your breathing mask first, right? Not a mask to hide yourself, but a mask so that you can breathe. That will give you life, that will give you the oxygen you need, right? Then you can help others. Everyone may want a piece of your time, but you cannot give it. You are a single person. So that's something else that a lot of us have to get to a place and point of accepting. It's difficult, particularly for selfless people. You want to be there for everyone. You want to help everyone, but you cannot. Otherwise, you will drown and you will not be able to help anyone. So understand that as well. And then just manage your reality so that you will be able to engage with others and get to that place where you have means for benevolence. But you can't give what you don't have. And you cannot be worried about what others think about you not providing them what they request. Say if it's someone asking for money, or if it's someone asking for more of your time that you can actually give. Right. So understand that. And I know it's difficult with family, but even family, you can love them, but you can also let them know where you are, what you're dealing with. You want to help them. But at this point in time, you have to put on your mask first. So sit with those, and let's jump into Renaissance because I know my time is waning. The Renaissance piece of this, once you do these things and you embrace the decisions that you make, then you'll be able to walk in the conviction that you need to make your moves, to take you out of your circumstance or and on a better trajectory to where you want to go. Trust and lean in to your higher power or your spiritual being, whomever that is for you. And just keep making your moves and walking it out. All right. Well, that's all for today. I want you to think about this, replay the video, and start to process how this is applicable in your life, how you can start to implement the revelation that we talked about today, how you reconcile those fears to address those revelations, and how you're going to walk in your newness, your renaissance, your rebirth. Okay, I'm DocV, and as always, I'm your next steps coach. I'm your pivot maestro. So let's start making those Monday moves. I'm your corner woman, so reach out if you need me, and let's go get it. It's Monday Moves.